Disaster. That's the only word that came into my mind after watching the last night's debate. Well, I'm still confused that really happened. And not just me. A number of Democrats are now questioning that what's going to be our future. And the last night's performance from current President Joe Biden raised a lot of questions. And this is indeed one of those moments that the Republican Party were actually looking for. The last night's performance raised a lot of questions. People are confused, and even people from Democratic Party are questioning that are we going to go with the current candidate or are we going to replace him with a new one? But if they're going to do that, there are going to be a lot of problems and they need to face some very strong hurdles. Well, look into this. Dems freak out over Biden's debate performances and Biden is toast. Well, this is something that we all were fearing. There were no reason to have this debate because their numbers were already really good. And now after this debate, of course there was a hit, but what's gonna happen now? Are they going with Biden, means the Dems, or they're gonna go with someone else? Well, this and so much more is included in today's video. I'm going to show you a very shocking clip as well. So stay with me till the end of this video. And by the way, before we move on, I just would like to ask you only one favor, that please smash the like button on this video as it helps this video and the channel as well. And your support means a lot to us. So let's move on. Let's see another very important update and see what the donors are thinking. So let's look at this. Donors stress over path forward after Biden's debate performance. Well, of course, they must be thinking that, are we really going to win? Or are we in a state of shock that we don't even understand that how we're going to resolve it? Well, let us know in the comments below what is your view about this whole situation, because indeed, this is a shock for millions of those people who are supporting Biden over the other candidate, that is former President Donald J. Trump. Well, now it's time to show you a very shocking clip, and this is indeed very shocking, so please, this is just 10 seconds long, and look how Biden answered a question, and we are still trying to understand what he meant by that, but let's see that how Biden reacted to it. So let's watch it first.
Everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Medicare.
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare.
Well, you looked at his reply, and this is not shocking. This is what the Trump is really good at. Like, if you're gonna give him a free ball, he's gonna throw it out of the park for sure. And now people are questioning Biden's mental state as well. Have you seen how Dr. Jill asked questions or even just commented on Biden's debate performance after the debate, like post-debate? She said, "You have done a great job. You answered all the questions correctly." She talked to Biden like she's talking to a toddler. And that was quite shocking. And you know what happened after that? They went to a Waffle House. And those scenes were shocking as well, because no one was actually kind of happy about it. And that was quite a celebration, because there was no celebration at all. Well, they are freaking. And we all trying to understand that what's going to happen next, because the donors are freaking out. The people from the Democratic Party are freaking out, and I'm not talking about all the people, but according to the news, and this is not my own view, this is from all the updates that we have seen, that Democrats are in two minds right now. And that's why there is a new breakthrough. I don't know whether this is a breakthrough or this is something they're gonna do, but yes, it can be a possibility. Let's look at this. Gavin Newsom's chances of replacing Joe Biden soar. Well, I don't know, but this is the last thing that the Democratic Party would be needing at this time, because we are just a couple of months away from presidential election, and now changing the candidate, it seems really unlikely. But at the same time, if you don't know, Biden said that he's not gonna go away. He'll stay in the race and he'll be the candidate. And just now I just read the news that, Gavin Newsom also said that he's not gonna be the candidate. He is going to support Biden, no matter what. And this is something that shocked millions of Americans right now. And now Biden is looking towards the second debate. And that is also a talking point, that if he's going to do another debate, then there's going to be a lot of problems for the election, and there's a lot of problems for his performance. And of course, people will question his mental state, of course, as you have seen in the clip that, he was struggling to answer. He said, we'll beat Medicare to death, and Trump replied in the same manner. And at one instance, he kind of stuck at the question, and Trump replied that, I don't even know that what he's saying. I don't understand. And that is quite funny at the same time. But this is a presidential debate, and, there are moments to laugh, there are moments to worry, there are moments where, we are thinking that, is it really happening? And is it the presidential debate, or we are seeing something like an abuse or something? I'm not going to use that word. I apologize for that. But at the same time, that's what the people are saying. In one of the channels, I'm saying this is elderly abuse. And that is quite shocking to see. But at the same time, if this one thing can change everything, then we need to ask ourselves that, what are we going to do in November? That's the biggest question I'm personally asking myself now. That, of course, there's a lot of people, they have their priorities, they have their choices. But, the die-hard fans, the hardcore fans of Democratic Party, which way they'll go now? They will not even vote. But if they don't vote, then of course they'll give kind of chance to the other party, and of course former President Donald J. Trump to win the elections. And of course, if they vote towards him, then of course there's going to be repercussions, and there are going to be a lot of things that they need to keep in mind. But in my point of view, well, I shouldn't share a point of view right here, but I think now the Democratic Party is in a state of shock, and they need to do something. And Kamala Harris, in the post debate, she appeared in an interview, and she said that although the start was kind of slow, but at the end, Biden concluded in a brilliant manner. Well, we're still trying to find that moment where he concluded things in a brilliant manner, but still, it's politics. And well, I don't know. I make videos with a lot of content and everything, but right now I'm still trying to find words that how I'm going to describe this. So let us know in the comments below, what is your view about this whole situation? Do you think that the debate was okay and it was according to your expectations, or do you think that now Democratic Party should take some very important steps in order to cover up this very huge blunder that they have made? Or a next debate would be a great idea where Biden can come up and then he can just change things overnight with that debate. Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because we upload videos every single day for you, so we keep you updated. Thank you so much. This is Sam from Credited Viral. I'll see you in the next video.